is, and I am streaming Discworld. Sorry, it took me a second to figure out if Twitch was going to host me or not, if they were just going to pretend I was offline when I'm really online. Who knows? So, where we left it last, we were in an untenable situation. I was trying to get a guy's tooth out. That is a real quest in Discworld. I have to get, there's like 5, 6, 7 guys. Who knows how many? I mean, I guess I'm supposed to keep track of it. This guy here, he's got a gold tooth. I was supposed to get his gold tooth out. And in fact, I did get his gold tooth out. But then I couldn't get it. It fell back here. I couldn't get it. And then when I'd leave and come back, it was gone. So basically, I decided to start before that point. And I think there's something we need to solve from the past. So I'm going to go ahead and try and resolve that, because I obviously don't have everything I need to handle. Well, maybe not. I mean, this is the game that wanted me to put a frog in my own drunk mouth to catch a fly. Like, it doesn't always make sense. But I want to go talk to this dude. We still haven't gotten... So I did Google. It's not a glitch. Like, there was no glitch, so that's good. Because we couldn't figure out how to get this... If you guys are just tuning in, you're so confused. But we're in the middle of a bunch of different puzzles and quests, and this is a point and click, and it's very old, and blah blah blah. Well, not that old, but alright. Where is this dude? No, go away! No ghosts! No ghosts! Let me buy you a drink. So what's all this about ghosts then, old son? In my room, a vile creature from the nethermost depths. It took my gate pass and then just left. I'll never forget the horror. Gate pass? As in you could give me a detailed account, blow by blow, so to speak? Well, yes. Just for the record, so to speak. Mind if I take all of this down? Shouldn't I lie on a couch or something? Feel free. Will improve matters. Tell me about this gate pass. Gate pass? Sorry, did I say gate pass? Tell me about this ghost. It was horrible. There it stood, all swirling and spectral, a veritable vision straight out of the dung. It burst straight out of the doorway. I got a weak heart I have. I fainted clean away. Ah, fainted without seeing anything, like the activities of this ghost, for instance. No, nothing. Well, I saw nothing, except it reached below my jewel box. Get the letter opener from the secret compartment beneath, and then open a letter I had hidden under the mattress. Read the note inside, and use the combination in the note to open up the safe. But apart from that, you remember nothing. That's right. When I came to, my city pass was gone. Tell me about the hammer thing. Oh! Did your ghost have a hammer thing? Yes, so he did. And what exactly did he do with it? He cracked open the jewelry box. Cracked it open? All of the... Why? Well, my gate pass was inside, wasn't it? Ugh. Alright, well... Let me just make sure... My chat's... Alright, so... apparently I needed... What is it doing? Something's happening in my chat window. I don't know what it is. Get out of there. Alright, so... I need to go back in time again, guys. I just needed to talk to him in his own timeline. This game is definitely not necessarily set up like King's Quest. King's Quest kind of expects you to save a lot and go back from those saves, and... Ooh, nope, I didn't want to go back here. We don't need any more manure. Thank you very much. King's Quest kind of expects you to go back and forth between saves, and you just have to save constantly. And this game kind of assumes you work with where you're at. And I can tell that because I did talk to that guy again after a previous save, but I needed to talk to him after the game knew I went there and tried to pretend to be a ghost. So this is very complicated. If you're just joining us, I'm sorry. Well, no, I'm not sorry. I'm thrilled you're here. But, we're Rincewind. We're a wizard. Someone stole a book and summoned a dragon, and we're trying to solve the mystery. And, I guess that's all you need to know. You have to cross the L space yet again. So we're trying to solve... I mean, if you're not familiar with point and clicks, then... I mean, I don't know why you stopped by, but that's awesome. Basically, you point and click at things, so complex, and try and solve puzzles, and there's, like, long narrative complications that you have to resolve, and actual puzzles. This one involves time travel, which is sort of interesting, and I like the Discworld world, so there you go. Hi, Zombie Man! Zombie Man says, hi, everyone. Alright. Let's go back to the inn. I'm gonna resolve this narrative situation. Alright, so go in here. Oops. Do I have the sheet on me? Oh, no. Alright, listen. There we go. Let me hold on to the sheet. Can I put it on myself? There we go. Alright, let me go in. Boop, boop, boop. Zombie Man, I think you're the only one here tonight, unless other people aren't talking. In which case, say something, everybody else. Alright, let's put the sheet on. Here we go. Alright, we're gonna go over here. Bedside table. Here we go. And then we're supposed to do? Jewelry box? There we go. The old letter opener in the secret compartment in the box trick. What's this for, then? Undercover correspondence? Aha! This looks like the combination to a safe. Safe not for long, matey. Hey! There we go. This should get me out past those goons who guard the city gate. Hooray! Alright, so that is resolved. It was not a computer glitch. I just didn't realize I had to, get out of here, Windswind. I'll just take that right there. Okay, let's get out of here. I didn't realize that I had to, go back and talk to him again. Alright. So I can actually leave the city now. Do I leave the city in the past or in the future? Let's see. I'm going to save it before I do anything. Alright, let me go up here. Save this game. Under gate pass. Yay, guys! We got the gate pass. Alright. Alright. Can I talk to this guy? That doesn't work. Alright, can I just give him my gate pass? Because I have one and I can come and go. Can I give it to him in the future or in the past? Back to the future, back to the past. Time travel is so confusing. Alright, no, I'm not putting it in there. Let me on to it. Alright, here we go. I have a cold, so I have tea and I have Ricola sitting right here, ready and willing to go. Zombie Man says, how's the weather? It's snowing lots here. It has been unseasonably and unnervingly warm. So it was pretty warm today. It got up to like 60 degrees. I feel like it's starting to fake us out. I want a white Christmas, not... My grandpa would call them like brown Christmases when you don't have any snow. Are you happy about the snow, Zombie Man? Or you're like, whatever. To me, it doesn't feel like wintertime without snow. It feels weird. Returning to the present. It's easier for me to do different voices with my voice all scratchy. Alright, so we're back to the future, if you will. Alright, I make that joke too many times, but it just amuses me. Alright, so let me go give the gate pass to the guys and see what they do. See what they do about it. Bop, 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 bop. I find myself humming that little tune for no reason. Zombie Man says, I don't mind the snow. I don't either. I know some people are terrified to drive in it, but it doesn't really bother me. As long as you drive sensibly, you're usually okay, and don't drive when you're not supposed to be on the road. Alright, here we go. We're going to try and get out of here. Let us out. I don't know why, but we want to get out of here. Oh, he opened it up for me. Yay! Where are we supposed to go? Outside the city. I don't know where we're supposed to go. Rincewind wanted to get out, but I don't know where we're supposed to do. Are we supposed to go? Where are we supposed to go, guys? This is a far walk. Like, are we supposed to go all the way up here? Look at him. He's going up that mountain. That's crazy. Where are we exactly going? Oh, this reminds me of King's Quest 3 right here. Let me just see if it says anything. Oh, there's a lizard chicken, guys. Now we can't discuss this. You know, I've always wondered, just why are you crossing the road? Look, you can't frighten me. Oh, we have an egg now. Bad boy. No, good boy. I think it was good for the... We have a chicken lizard egg. How awesome is that? And what is this? And a feather, which is... Ooh, that's a very lovely feather, actually. Yes, it does work. Yes, I need to put it in the luggage. Alright, hang on. A cockatrice feather. By Offler, this egg's gigantic. Yes, I bet that hurt coming out. Well, thank you, game. Alright, is there anything else before I... Lo, behold the majesty of those tall, pointy stone things. Well, I just want to make sure. These kind of look like shark mouths up here. I don't like that. Wow. I want to come up here. I don't even know where he's running. This is a whole other adventure game we're missing out, guys. They're not letting us battle through the dark wood. Am I supposed to go in the dark wood? Oh, there's a frog and a scary thing. I'm gonna save it right here. Dark wood. There's lots of exclamation points on here. That doesn't work. Perhaps it's time I sang about my favorite things. Okay, can we get the frog? Right. Sinister water. Okay. Okay. I don't like this game. I don't like this game you're playing, game. Oh, you can get over closer. Ooh. Eerie toadstools. I'm not a cartoon, I'm just... Okay. Can we grab them? Carnivorous owl. Oh, we just walked through a nasty... Okay, we can't get the carnivorous owl. Who is this dude? Oh, how nice. We're in a witch's cottage. Offler's giblets. It's full of some sort of vile yellow blasphemous 5-sided... Oh, wait a minute. It's just a custard. Can I have some custard? Alright, there's a rocking chair. Well, more sorts of quartz than crystal. And well, more sort of lumpen than a ball. Still does the trick, I suppose. Okay, so I can't take that. You would think that I'd be able to, like, look into it since I'm a wizard. Herbs. Actually, some of those herbs seem to be looking back. I can't just take them? Alright, where am I at here, then? There's nothing I can take in here? There's nothing I can do? This chair looks like it should move. It's in the foreground. I see that there's a door, but I feel like I should be able to do something in here. Hi, Johnsy! Johnsy says, hola, Jenny. Okay. Dang it. Well, I think the only thing I can do is leave. Oh, the door closed. Wait, did I close the door or did the door close? Uh-oh. This game has taken a dark turn. Alright, is there anything else? I can't get those. I can't get this. I already looked at the crystal ball. It wouldn't let me see anything. Alright, let's get out of here then. Alright, so... nothing here. Can I take the eerie toadstools? Okay, so it's just telling me it's eerie. There's a carnivorous owl. Those are not things it wants me to take. You'd think it'd want me to take them because... alright, so let's get out of here. I'm too early for this. I don't know what this is. I have no clue why I'm even here. Here we go. I would like to go up to this place, whatever great place this seems to be. Alright, well, what about out here, I guess? Is there any place out here that lights up? This dark wood lights up. Ooh. These look like it'd be exciting adventures. I'm going out. Look at this, guys. I'm in the water. I'm like... you'd think it would be like Rincewind makes it to the beach. Rincewind makes it over here, but I don't get anywhere. So basically... oh, there's dark wood and there's regular woods. Let's go in the regular woods. Oh, this is a nice little place. Everything seems to be singing and happy here. There's plenty of butterflies that can mess up the time stream. Oh, there's a fish. Alright, we probably should come here first, but we didn't. Oh, look, there's a wishing well. Oh! Dang it! Okay, let me crank this wishing well. Oh! Golly! Are you guys seeing this? I just fell in twice. Okay. There's the bucket. Alright, let's... quite a handy wooden crank, this. Let's get the bucket. Yes, you can. Shouldn't he be able to get the bucket, guys? Okay, so... what do we have in here? Like, I don't even know. Like, when you're talking about... how you... there's a keg, but it's a keg with dynamite in it. I mean, there's corn flour in a glass. Like, what? Alright. What do you mean you can't seem to do that? I wish I could think of a wish. Alright, so... oh, I hadn't pulled the bucket up all the way. Oh, boy. No, I did. So that's... okay. Alright, so the crank... there's the bucket. Alright, this game's just messing with me. Oh, come on, Rincewind. Why are my avatars so incompetent? They can't do anything. Alright, y'all. Look, all I wanted to do was steal a guy's gold tooth. I don't see why I have to go through this mess. I don't think I have any of my luggage to be helpful either. I don't have any, like, a stick or anything. What about a ladder? Could I use a ladder on the well? I think you'll lower the ladder down. It's not that deep if I just got out and got back up. Screwdriver. Oh, guys! I actually solved the puzzle! I have the crank! I have no idea what the crank is for. Wow, guys. Did I lose my, no, I have my screwdriver too. I have a crank! I am a crank, but I don't know what I'm supposed to do about it. Can I get the bucket now? Nope. I really want that bucket. It's not gonna let me have it, guys. Dang it, but I'm also excited. I have a crank. I don't know what that's for. I really don't. I wish I did. I'm sure I'll figure it out. Zombie Man says, good job. Thank you, Zombie Man. I figured out how to use a screwdriver. That's like something that makes sense in this for once. Usually. Alright, so there's the woods. I was just there. I got the egg and the feather in the mountains, which I don't know what they're for. This game is not big on telling you what the things are for. I want to get up here, whatever this place is. That looks cool. Dark wood, there's a witch's cavern, but I don't know. We go all the way out here, I wonder? Come on, Rincewind. He goes all the way back to the mountains. You know how exhausted he's going to be? He's like, I'm so tired. I don't understand. Okay, so I can get on the islands out there. That's kind of cool. What about this one out here? What is he doing? Come on, let's go this way. Alright, what about this way? There's the woods. Alright, so... Oh! There's something. I knew I hadn't been to everything. It's called the Edge of the World. This is weird. Oh, look, there's a rainbow. It's a happy rainbow. I should really save my game in case the happy rainbow decides to kill me. Happy rainbow. No exclamation point needed. Alright. Ooh, pretty. It's dark out here. Alright, so there's a lamp. Handy, that. Oh, I just took a lamp. I'm just stealing stuff left and right. I can hear some oil sloshing around inside. Okay. Well, that sounds creepy as heck. There's a rainbow. Can we get some oh, we can maybe get some coconuts. These things always make me feel strangely inadequate. Well, let's... Hey! Oh! Okay, let's grab it. Grab the coconut. What do you mean that doesn't work? Oh, can we use the, Zombie Man. Yeah, you beat the game! Zombie Man is being sarcastic. There we go. Hey! We get to use that net for other things, not just catching butterflies. Alright, so we have a coconut. Oh, that's nice. There's milk sloshing around inside the coconut. Alright, so we got... Oh, there's a... Can we take the fork, too? Just a ticket if I had a fishing rod. Why do I need a fishing rod? Oh. I guess he's saying he could go fishing here. Is anything in here helpful? I don't need pliers or anything. I could blow it up with my firecracker. That thing is a long fuse because I have had that firecracker lit for a long time. It is still not gone off. Okay, did I get everything I need in here? Do I have a hammer I could just hit that with? That would be nice. No. Maybe you could use the screwdriver again. There we go. Just use it to pry it out of the ground. You know you're going to need a fork for something. Okay. What could I use it for? I thought maybe I could hammer the coconut onto the fork and, I don't know, crack it open and eat it. He needs a snack. Oh, I have a worm. Can I fish off the fork? Couldn't you fish in the water with the worm on the string? Space, rainbow, luggage. Ooh, the edge. Okay, let me see what it says about the edge. He's a member of you too. Ha! I knew this game would drive me over it eventually. Alright, well, I don't want to go to the edge, really. I don't think I want to fall off the edge of the world. Birds. They're all catching all the fish that go over the edge. Oh, well, if I get a fishing rod, I know where to go. But I don't have a fishing rod. don't have anything I could attract birds with either, do I? I have a worm. This feels like almost a thing. Like, I could almost... If I had a stick, I know I could catch a lot of fish. I don't know why I would need them, but maybe I would need them. I have that. Alright. I think this is all I can do. This is all I can figure out for right now. Let me just quick save it over. Save this game over the happy rainbow. Alright. Okay. We already went to the pass on accident. What is this up here? Like, goodness. I'll go back and ink more pork. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, so now I can go out of the city. I got another thing of dynamite. I didn't need that. Oh my. Well, goodness. How many crates of dynamite do I need? I don't need... They've expected me to use some by now? I don't think so. Alright, so... let's go back to the square. Whee! Do, 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 do. Alright, I need to get a donut off this guy, but I don't want to feed it, yes. Okay, yeah, let's just take it. I want it. I want the donut. Oh boy. I don't want anything else. I just want the donut. Just give me some donuts. Thank you. Alright, so I can use the donut to get the guy's gold tooth out. But the problem is, let's see if now that I have more stuff. Well, first let me save it. Let's see. Pre-tooth taking. So the problem is, pre-tooth taking is pretty cool too. So now that we've taken the guy's tooth, let's try and take it again. I can't. Can I get that rubber belt? I really want to. What did I get that's new? Did I get anything new that would help me? Can I attach the crank to anything? Can I attach it to the rubber belt? No, I don't think... I can't attach it to him. So... I don't think I can get... I don't know how to get his tooth from back there yet. So I'm going to go see what else I can do. I know where he is, and I know how to get the tooth out. I just don't know how to get the tooth. It falls behind the machine when he runs to go to the dentist, and I don't know. I can't get it, and it disappears if I leave, so... Alright. No, nothing's changed here. I forgot about these guys doing their secret. What was that handshake you did? What handshake? The one you just did then. I never. Excuse me, young man, you did. I saw you. Here they do it again. Like that. Like what? They didn't handshake. You did it again. Did not. Did too. Well, look. Let's say, as far as, for instance, that I did know about a secret handshake. Now, if I told you, it would no longer be secret. That's a double negative. What? Wouldn't no longer is a double negative. So if by telling me it would not be a secret, then by telling me the opposite must be true. Yes. Oh, we've done this dialogue before. Basically, he tells me to be a real man. If I was a real man, then you'll be good enough to earn the secret handshake. Okay. Let me save this so I don't have to go through style again. That we need that handshake because That's the handshake of the secret organization that has called the dragon in to eat lots of people to take over the city of Inkmore Park. So let's see what else has changed. I need to go to the, oh boy, this old timer's in a bad way. I need to go see what else is going on. See what's going on. So let's go to the street. I'm excited I have a lamp, although I don't know what I need it for. Can I go in the toy store again? Hi, toy maker. Greetings, shopkeeper. Good day, sir. Can I interest you in our toys? Here's today's special, an amusing line of bells and whistles. Or there's Violent Bob, the doll with the face you can rip clean off. Hey? It's very therapeutic. I'm sure. The sort of thing you can share with your brothers. Brothers of evil walking arm in arm across the rooftops of the world. Are you alright? Pardon? Oh yes, never felt better. Can I help you at all, sir? Anything special catch your eye? No, just browsing. Yes, not plotting. Definitely not. Not secretly planning the overthrow of patrician and the total dominance of the city. No, not at all. Oh, right you are. Browse away. Alright, so I think it's the same toys we got before, but I'll take another one. I already have one of those. Well, that's the first time I've heard him say that. Alright, so I want that glue pot. That doesn't work. Can I just take it? I want that glue pot. I need that glue. I don't have a problem, I just need it. Alright, so can I glue anything? What is the crank for? Now I'm really interested about what the crank is for. So nothing's changed in here. It's the same thing. I don't have a new toy I can steal from the toy maker. Let's go see if anything's changed down here. Oh boy, he looks cold. Let's go talk to him. The dye's running, turning my skin all blue. Can I help him at all? I can give him my bloomers. Do you want my bloomers? I don't know if I'm supposed to, but let's see if it'll let me do it. Here, they're kind of like pants, but they're pink. You'll love them. Oh, well, I thought I would help him out and he would tell me all about his secret society. Alright, so here we go. I need to get the fishmonger to give me whatever thing he's got going on. There's an octopus now, guys. That's new. Hey, actually, this is quite a cute octopus. Well, as far as mollusks go. Are octopus mollusks? Oh boy. So that didn't work. I keep trying to pick him up. Alright, so that didn't work very well. Let me talk to the guy. Morning, fishmonger. Busy day? Fairly hectic, sir. The ray over there keeps trying to escape. Escape? How on earth does it think you can survive on dry land? Well, it's a ray of hope, sir. I think you're eating too many fish eggs. It's good for you. That's quality seafood, sir. Isn't caviar expensive? I don't mind shelling out the money. No more puns. Wizards could never take a yoke. Nah, don't say it. You're floundering for new lines. No. I want that swordfish. It's a rather unusual fish. Alright, so now we have an octopus we need to try and get. This is the problem. So now let us grab a fish crate. Oh. Take a fish crate. Alright, let's see what we got in here. Because the octopus is too... a pot, but I think he's too big for that pot. Alright, let's see. I don't have any tongs. It's a lamp. What could I fit him in, guys? It's just like so slicky, slippery and slimy. I'm not really getting good purchase on it. Bum bum bum. Can I fit him in the bloomers? Okay, that doesn't work. Okay. I don't want to put him in the keg with the dynamite. That doesn't seem like a good idea. Could I use the butterfly yet again? Butterfly net? Sorry about the yawning, guys. Having a cold makes me more tired than usual. Oh, can I show him a picture of his brother and say, look? Alright, so... Interesting. So, it looks like the same octopus. Where did I get that picture from? Oh boy, I hope this poor beggar up here is not worse than he was last time. Oh, he still doesn't have any legs. Now this won't hurt a bit. Open wide. I'm not going to... Oh, okay, wait a minute. Okay, I'm gonna try something in a minute, guys, but first I'm gonna talk to the beggar. What ya, squire? Ill work has been afoot. Oh boy. Yeah, ugh. This guy cut off his legs because I told him he wasn't a proper beggar. Just give him some money, Rincewind. Alright. Rincewind is hard-hearted. Rincewind doesn't care about the holiday season. Okay. That's good. Alright, it's time for another Ricola. Alright, so... This is my theory. I don't know if it's going to pan out or not, so I'll save it once we get there. So I think if we give the Dunny Man... Here, let's save it. If we give the Dunny Man a donut, and he's running to go to the dentist, if we go down that street, maybe he'll be at the dentist and the tooth will be there. I don't know. We'll try it. Let's just see. I saved it, so it won't hurt anything. Because I have the donut. Let me get that out. I'm sure it won't be distracting with me talking with a huge cough drop in my mouth. I mean, it'll be fine. Super professional for a stream, right? Okay, here we go. Where's that dang donut I got from him? Did I eat it already? There it is. Donut. Oh. Here you go, sir. Would you like a donut? It's not at all terrifyingly awful. See, there's his tooth, right? So if he ran off, I'm gonna have a crank now. I have a crank now. That should work, right? Okay, let's go see. So I just need to take out these chickens. Hello, Crit! How are you doing? Crit says hello. Oh boy. Alright, let me see if he showed up at the dentist. If he didn't, then my hunch is wrong and I need to start from a different point. You caught us right in the middle of a quest, as usual, Crit. How are you doing today? Let me start on this side of the street. I hope so. Alright, let's go see if the barber slash dentist has a new customer. He does! I have absolutely no desire to talk to that person at this time. Yes, you do, because a few cutbacks. We're trimming down our operation. Our things are getting hairy. It's just me, really. I can't concentrate. I can't stop dreaming about my little milkmaid. What if I were to arrange for you to meet her? Yay! Who, her? The apple of my eye, the most perfect instrument of the goddess of love? That one. You're on. Tourette says, well, it's 4:30 p.m. here. Trying to sleep again. 4:30 p.m.? Oh my, do you work the night shift? Why are you trying to go to bed so early? Or are you just trying to take a nap? Do you mean a.m.? For which case, I'm also sorry. Okay. Alright, so that is super exciting, guys. And Crit, because I've been trying to match him up with his milkmaid forever. Now I have to go to the psychiatrist's office and pick her up, and I'm sure she'll come running, and then I can get that guy's tooth out. This is going to be awesome. We are doing this. We are crushing it. We'll see. Crit. Oh, AM. Sorry. No, don't apologize. I'm the one who only speaks one language. Hello again. Hello? Have you seen him? Yes. Well, probably. You don't seem very sure. What does he look like? Well, he was tallish, shortish, with fairish dark hair and a thing on his face. Thing? You know. A beard? Yes. Yuck, he never wear a beard. Only complete idiot would wear a beard. Madam, I believe you are insane. Well, I have to find him. It's all part of the cure. Now that you mention it, I think I may have seen him. Look, give me a note so I can arrange for him to meet you. Yes, 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 yes. Ah! Matchmaker, matchmaker, make me a match. Find me a find, catch me a catch. Here we go. Yay! We're doing stuff in the game. Well, I'm sorry you have insomnia, Crit, but I'm glad you came. Crit, do you ever get out of the city in this game? You just missed it. We just left the city. We left the city and we went all over the place and we came back. Alright. There's my luggage. You just missed it. We went to the edge of the universe. It was awesome. Here's a love note. Here you go, Mr. It's from her! Oh, blah, 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 blah. Oh, blah, blah, blah. Oh, my. Oh, my. Quick, mind the shop for me, will you? Right you are, then. Kurt says, wow. Have you seen the turtle? I did not get to see the turtle. Alright. I've absolutely... Okay, let's do the apparatus. We're going to get that tooth out. Oh, yes! Look at him. He's trying to rip that turtle out. Not turtle. Tooth out. We're putting that in the luggage. We've got one of the gold things we need, guys. Yes, 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 yes. And I have not seen the turtle, correct. Okay, so I don't even need to talk to him. Poor fellow. Looks like he needs some root canal work done. Alright, that's all we need to do. That's awesome. I am saving it. This has been a great evening. Say, tooth pulled. I didn't get to see the turtle. Although in the intro I got to see the turtle. But just to be clear, everybody, like, especially if English is your, like, you never have to apologize to me for your English. Because if it's your second language, that's more than I speak. And also, I don't speak English that great, and it's my native language. I'm sorry you have, I started to say this, and I don't think I finished it. I'm sorry you have insomnia, Crit, but I'm glad you could stop by. Excuse me. Alright, so we have... I should be super excited, but now I don't know what to do next. So we have one of the gold things we need. We just have a bunch of other guys to get gold stuff from. And I am pretty sure the leader of the cult is in this palace, by the way. Could I just ask? Go away! Look, haven't you two got anything you'd rather be doing? Well, yeah, I suppose I could go home and arrange some flowers and that. I could go see that psychiatrist's bloke. What do you want to go and see him for? Don't know. I told the captain I thought my wife was beautiful, and he gave me a chit to go see the psychiatrist. Alright. I don't know. Clear off, you. Every time you come around, you start trouble. Ooh, me? Sure enough, I do. Crit. Yeah, I can never say no to an evening nap, and then I can't sleep at night. Silly me. That happens sometimes. When I get, sorry, I can't stop coughing, guys. When I get my schedule all messed up, like if I sleep in, because I never normally get a chance to sleep in, I'm all thrown off for the rest of the day. I'm like, I don't know what's going on. As long as I always get up and go to sleep at the same time, I'm fine. Alright, I'm gonna go... Alright, I have a theory about this horse, too. So, he doesn't look great, right? I have a feeling... That doesn't work. Crit says, but now I'm glad I get to see your stream. Well, I'm glad, too. My voice isn't holding up so well, but we'll see. Alright, can I give... Let me see if I can give the dragon this tooth and see what she says. She probably won't be that excited. She doesn't strike me as the overly, easily impressed type. Alright, where's that tooth? Come here. Where's my luggage? There you are, luggage. This tooth looks like a piece of corn. Alright, here we go. Excellent, you're doing quite well for a soft skin. Thanks. Well, back to work. That was very anticlimactic. Except now she's sleeping. Oh, she just gave me a kiss, I think. I don't know what that motion was, but it was kind of terrifying. I thought she was going to bite my face off, but I think she just gave me a kiss. Alright. You know, you think you'd be able to take this hay. Looks very dry grass. Well, you should probably... Can we take some? Alright, so let's go check out the park. Have I met any characters from the book? I'm not 100% sure because they don't use names, so... Like, I think some of those guards are from the book guards. Like, I think it's supposed to be Carrot and, one of the other guards, but I don't know for 100% sure. Let's see what this says. Keep off the grass. Alright. So nothing going on here. I check the alchemist's row again to see if it'll let me back up on the roofs. The roofs. My favorites are the, my books that are the favorite are, like, I love Thud. That's one of my favorite ones. I love Sam from Terry Pratchett's book series. Alright, let's see. Where am I supposed to go next? Let me see if I can go... There we go. The Alchemist's Alley. Should probably save it. There we go. Now it's going to let me on the roof again. Thank goodness. I know there's a guy up here with a golden chimney brush, but I wouldn't let me back up once I realized I needed to get it. And unfortunately, the game keeps making him invisible, so that's a nice little bug and glitch. Okay, what's special? Chimneys. Ah, the march of technology is a fine thing. Okay, where is he at? Because he's actually over here. I didn't bring anything up with me either. Morning, Squire. Fine day for it. For what? For whatever innocent folk like we can find to do up here on the rooftops. Have you ever fallen down? Yes, so tons of times. Oh. The day is coming when people like you will have to look up to people like me. Probably easiest from the ground, then. What? Looking up at you, I mean, probably easiest when done from the ground. Actually, I think I might just get a little looking up at you right now, in fact. Yeah, gold, huh? So how do we get... I wonder... Can we get to him? How do we get to him? What's the sign says? Assassin training track. Well, I suppose they have to be taught somewhere. So let's see. Crit, do you know already what other games you'll play after this one? Yes, because GOG had a huge sale, and they had all the Lucasfilms old games for sale, like Monkey Island and Indiana Jones. They're like point and clicks, so I am playing Monkey Island after this, and I've never played it before, so I'm super excited. I want to climb up here, but it's not letting me. Oh, well. People have been suggesting for a while I play Monkey Island, but I just didn't own it, and now I own it, so I'm excited. I also want to get back into the King's Quest series, too. I just haven't yet. A Crit, do you like I take it you like point and clicks because you're here, but what ones have you played that you especially liked? Oh, his door's closed. The alchemist door's closed. That's not a good sign. Oh, he just has it closed. Little home for a very tiny creature. Leave the camera alone. Wow, you're grumpy. Okay. Crit, I actually don't play them. Not ever? Ah, well. They're fun. They're fun if you like... it is kind of like playing a storybook. Crit, I find them very difficult. They can be. I tell you what, maybe out of all the King's Quests I played as a kid, I think I actually played one to completion. Because they're too hard, and back then, like, internet wasn't a thing you could just... There wasn't a Google. There's maybe a Yahoo, but you didn't think about looking up to figure out how to get to the next spot. Correct. I always get lost and don't know what to do. That's why it's more fun to play if you have people playing kind of with you, because you can suggest... Like, people can suggest things. When I was in middle school and I used to play King's Quest with my friends there, that's what we would do. We'd suggest things to each other, like, maybe we can do this, maybe we can do that. He doesn't have any gold on him, does he? He has a gold earring, but it's not telling me that. So it's better to play with people. And I have to admit, with this one, like, I've asked people in chat to look up stuff for me and just give me a hint, because some things are crazy. Like, the solutions aren't always linear, and not even that they're linear, sometimes they don't even make sense. So, bubble bath, egg, ink blot, sheet, fireworks, feather, banana, doll, keg, pot. Sorry, I'm just going over. Wonder if I threw fireworks in there. Can I throw a firecracker in there? Because if I put fireworks in here in the fireplace, wouldn't it, like, knock the chimney sweep down? Let's see. Okay, put it in there. Meanwhile, the alchemist is looking at me horrified like, this is my house. Why are you doing this? Crit says, how do you like the new King's Quest game? I have not played it yet. I would like to at some point. Basically, my computer's old. And I'm pretty sure I don't think it would be qualified to actually play it and stream it. Not at all. But also, too, I don't have the cash right now. Like these games are relatively cheap. Like those GOG games I got, they ran me like $1.75 a piece, which I can definitely afford. But I couldn't afford King's Quest, and I couldn't stream it. Like I can barely stream this. Sometimes it locks up because it's too much. Crit says episode 2 will come out soon. I know. Like I've heard like a lot of people say it's a fun game. King's Quest fans I think are divided about it, but that really doesn't surprise me because I think they'd be divided no matter what happened. Because you can't reclaim your childhood. Like, no matter how much you want to, you can't reclaim it. Oh, no, get off there. Oh, too late. That's why, even though I'm really excited about the new Star Wars movie, I feel like there's going to be some people that are going to be disappointed just because you just can't, you know. What is that there? Was that sparkling on its own? I guess not. This game is big on sparkling. So yeah, I'm excited. I would like to play it. I would have to get an updated system and an updated internet. It takes all my computer CPU power to play this very old game and to stream it at the same time. It can't even handle, like, I don't use my webcam, but if I wanted to use my webcam when I stream, it couldn't do it. It'd be too hard for it to process. Alright, now let me get the fireworks and then do it. Alright. Let's then go up to the roof and see if I can throw the fireworks down. Or firecracker. Firecracker! Have you played it, Corit? Out of curiosity? There we go. Now Rincewind can take the firecracker out. Alright, come on, Rincewind. It always takes so long to recover on this roof. I'm like, you don't need to recover that long. Over here. What? King's Quest? Yes, the new King's Quest. Have you played the new King's Quest? I'm sorry, I wasn't clear. I got distracted. Alright, so it's telling me the chimney's up there. Okay. Alright, let's see if this works, guys. Firecrackers. It's telling me no, but I feel like it should. Can I throw this? I want to just throw the firecracker at the chimney sweep because that'll work. Can I go through the? I don't know. I want just to throw. I just want to. He's kind of rude to me. I just want to throw a firecracker at him. But the game won't let me do that. Alright, so that didn't work. I need to get that brush away from him, but I don't know how. I don't know if you played it or not. You might not have played it correct because it's a point and click, but in any case, I don't know. I obviously haven't played it, but I bet it's fun. I hope these people don't mind that we keep going in and out of their house. We're like, oh, it's fine. So, there's an exit up there. Alright. Crit said, I am not. I would love to, but as I said, I get lost pretty quickly and it gets boring pretty fast when you don't have a clue. That is true. There's lots of times I've spent wandering around in this game. Crit, but I really like the art style and story. Yeah, I think it'd be a fun game to watch someone stream. I haven't, but just because I do want to play it, And I'm like, I want to play that someday. If I watch it being streamed, then I won't want to play it. Crit says, I really like the art style and story plus jokes. Yeah, I like the... I don't know if... I hope they kept the... Sorry, I'm talking over myself. I hope they kept the King's Quest sense of humor, because that was always one of the funniest things about it. Can I just go in here now? Yep, he's not in here anymore. I think I pretty much plundered this room for everything I would need. Soap and everything. Oh, I need it. I bet I could put some of the soap in the pot, maybe, or the glass. Let's see, guys. It doesn't work. Let's try the cup. Crit says, hang on. Yeah. Crit says, who got you into point and click games? My friend Sarah, when I was in middle school, her dad had a computer, and we had a computer, but my dad we didn't get any games for it. But she had, I think her dad had bought for himself actually, like one of the King's Quest games. And so we would sit down together and wait for that thing to load up. She had that game. She had a game that was based on the Honeymooners, which was based in it was like in the sewer. She had a couple of different games, and we would play those on floppy disk. Oh my word. Get out of there, buddy. It's not letting me out. There we go. That's how old it was. Floppy disk. And the point and click games were just the most fun. Just because I liked the narrative style of figuring out puzzles like that, but having it be in a story form. Like, I really like the RPG element of it. I just thought it was super fun. So I have really good memories of it, and I hadn't thought about it in a really long time. And then I just started thinking about it again, like what kind of computer games did I really like as a kid? You know, I don't have a fast enough reaction time for like a first person shooter. Like my brother was really into Wolfenstein at the time, but I don't like that. Kind of gives me almost like an anxiety reaction, just because it's like so much, like you have to react so fast, and point and clicks is just more my speed. Hello again. Hello? Okay. Oh. I think they're gonna meet up. I thought they were gonna be gone. Let's talk to the troll. Yibble yibble ig ig. I'm sorry. The eyes. Awful knowing eyes. Get them off me. No, he hasn't said anything different. Oh boy. I was hoping the troll would say something new, but he's not. Can I take a magazine? Vague. Trolls Weekly. Hovel Beautiful. Popular Siege Engineering. I hate waiting room magazines. Crit. And you're not interested in you're not interested in other games, or you can't play them due to your computer. Well, I can't play them due to my computer. That's one of the reasons too. Like I can't even do webcam and stream. I would like to use some of the newer games. Like I watched Felicia Day stream Life is Strange, which was I really liked that game. It was like time travel, and it had you were solving a mystery. It reminded me a lot of a point and click, except you used a camera to take pictures of things, and you go back in time, and that was super interesting to me. But I just don't have the computer for it. Like this computer's a little bit old anyway, but when I bought it, you know, it was more for pulling things into the computer as far as like the internet, not pushing things out of uploading things as much. And you can tell because it's really slow at that. And it wasn't really meant to be a gaming computer. And now kind of if you want to play those kind of games, you have to have a gaming computer. Dia6 is here. Hi, good evening and good luck. Good evening to you, Dia6. Crit said, I finished Life is Strange. What a cool game. I know. Oh, I really liked watching that game being streamed. I just thought it was a super interesting game. It really reminded me, like, I really felt like, I'm like, this is where point and clicks evolves to. Like, I just really, they used the style just so well, like with the storyline, just using that it was kind of almost like a choose your own adventure in a lot of ways, and I like those books as a kid too, so I loved the whole thing, just being able to pick and the mystery element of it. Crit, the ending was a bit meh, but overall, yeah, I don't know. Depending on the ending, like, I don't know how many endings there are. I saw 2 of them. And it's funny because people felt differently. Like, I think some of the people in chat really felt like the one ending was the right ending, and other people thought the other ending was the right ending. As far as, like, I don't want to spoil it for anyone who hasn't played, but you know, there's probably more than 2 endings, I'm guessing. But you know, I really felt strongly one way, and the other people strongly another way, and it was just funny to see. Like, I'm like, this is the one that makes sense. Crit says they're only 2. Well, good, because I don't know. So it's funny that way with it. I liked how they made you kind of understand the characters, and I liked how the time travel aspect worked. So that's the kind of game I would like to play if I had a better computer and I could stream a better game. So if I got an envelope with a huge amount of money for gaming in the mail, that's what I'd do. I'd upgrade my computer and my internet, and I would play games like that. But I'd also play older games like this too, because I like them for their own sake. It's fun to go back and see, like, some of these games are just really beautiful, and like everything they did with the graphics they had at the time is pretty amazing. Alright, so I got the 1 gold thing. DS, I got the tooth, by the way, and I got out of the city. So I got the tooth and I got the gate pass. So you missed that, but now we're back in here, and I'm unclear as to what I'm supposed to do next. So I'm gonna go see if anything has changed on the street since I pulled that guy's tooth. There's just a lot of good games that are coming out now. I think independent game design is really coming into its own, and there's just a lot of really good PC games to play. DS6, how did you get the tooth? Here's the deal. I thought that was the tooth lying in the machine. It was not. The guy went back to the barber/dentist to get his tooth pulled, and I told the barber/dentist about his girlfriend, so he left, and I used the machine, and I pulled his tooth out. The apparatus, as it were. It's like rats running around the street. That's interesting. And look at this octopus. I'm supposed to pick him up, but he's too yucky. Look at this. Like, he's not letting me, he's struggling. He doesn't want to go. I just want to take some of it. So that's what I did. I figured out that, I was so excited when I figured this out, that maybe that wasn't his tooth. DS6, cute octopus. That's what Rincewind says. He says he's a cute octopus. And I went out of the city in all kinds of places. Peanut's portrait. DS6 says Peanut's portrait with what? I have its portrait right here, I'm pretty sure. A fine little octopus. A nice sturdy picture frame. But I have his picture right here. Look, it looks like this. Okay, hang on. Look, he looks the same. See? I keep wanting to give this to the fishmonger, and he won't take it. It's like, take it. Give me something in return. Alright, so what does he have going? He's got a gold. Oh, a belt with a golden belt buckle. The old sword and the swordfish trick. So he's got a sword in the swordfish. How would you... So basically, I need to get his belt buckle off of him. How do I get a belt buckle off him? He's not distracted. Have a coconut. I could go fishing at the... I have almost everything to go fishing at the end of the world. Dia6 says, I think the fishmonger's pants need that belt more than you and your quest do. Maybe. I don't know. The whole city's gonna be melted down. Oops, let me put this. I can hear some oil sloshing around inside. What do I need the oil for? I really want this belt. So, he's got a sword in here. He's eating his caviar. And this is the new thing, is the octopus. But I don't know. I need like a bucket or something to carry him in. I have an egg, too. Sorry, I'm just gonna stand Rincewind here and just go, for the next hour. How entertaining do you think that would be? Alright, so let me go up and talk to this guy and see if his lady love was there. Oh no, this guy's... The Dunnyman's still looking at the fact that he doesn't have any teeth anymore. Is there anything I can steal in here that I can... First customer. Just checking. So basically, DS, I just used this apparatus on him and pulled his tooth out. So I already took the tooth to the dragon, too. So I authenticated the fact that the tooth is a real thing. So I'm 1/6 of the way there, maybe? 1/5 of the way? Go see if anything's changed to Unseen University. What about you, apprentice wizard? I really want that. I really want him to give me... I really want him to give me these prunes. Prunes, finest quality, extra dark, old bough. That would make... Oh! Well, you know what? If I could steal these and put them in with Fishmonger's caviar, then he would have to go to the bathroom, and there's that bathroom right there, and maybe he would hang his pants on the outside. That makes no sense. Oh, I'd have to open the... Oh, I don't know. Man, I want that. Nice weather. Since classes in wind whistling, rain making, and lightning throwing are scheduled for today, I think that is being a wee bit premature. Ooh. That's not nice. So this is it. You just stand here all day getting a wage for eating prunes. Certainly, someone's got to do it. It's a plum job. Ha ha ha. What's that you're eating then? Prunes, just a little nourishment to tide me through till lunchtime. Can I have one before I go? Having one before you go is the whole point of prunes. And no, you can't. You're just rude. Alright. I want these prunes. I just want to take them. Can I just... Maybe I can use my pickpocket power. DS6. Oh, moments are almost as good as moments. Well, I don't know if I'm right or not. Because he's not really giving me these to me. So, I'm hoping I'm on the right track, but I don't know how to get that without... Can I tickle him with the feather? Maybe I can tickle the fishmonger with a feather. That's another possibility. Alright. He's not... Can I just beat him up for the prunes? That would be nice. No, I can't. Alright, let me check out and see if anything's changed in here. While I've been gone. Anything new in the closet? The kitchen should have prunes, if this guy's got them. There's nothing new in here. I really wish that I really hope that is the solution, because I think it would be the most fun, is to give him prunes, but I don't think it is, because I don't, oh, ouch, sorry guys, because I don't know, alright, so this is just the oven, there's bananas, of course, alright, there's nothing lighting up, there's plates, I can't just take some? I just want to take some plates. Where are the prunes? Alright. Maybe there's prunes on the dinner table. Or something I can give him. Why? He's a young college student. Does he want to snack on something like Doritos? Why would he want prunes? Look at these guys. They have any new information? Oh. Alright, never mind. No new information. Someone is calling me. There's no prunes out here. I still resent this guy has an ear. Can we use a firecracker to wake him up, I wonder? The senior wrangler. Sorry, I'm all over the map. I want to wake him up with a firecracker. Oh, I think I'm holding it already. Wake him up. I can't hit the... I want to hit the gong. For no reason. Can I hit the gong with a coconut? Alright, never mind. Alright, let's see if we can go tickle the fishmonger. Still in Act 2. Bum, 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 bum. I'm definitely not going to go talk to the Arch-Chancellor because he's already crazy. He's probably mad at me for stealing the dragon detector. I think it's interesting I got away with that scot-free. No one said anything to me even though I stole that dragon detector. Bum, bum, bum. I want those prunes. He's an underclassman. He should just give them to me. Alright, where are we going? Street. Here we go. Let me super professional. So let me get my Ricolas out for my cold. I hate colds. They just go around and around. I feel like I get over it and then I get it again. Alright. Alright, fishmonger. In lieu of prunes, how about we tickle you with a feather? Oh boy. Can I just tickle him? It doesn't work. He doesn't laugh so hard that his pants fall off. That's the basis for every 90s sitcom. Let me get my Ricola out. Alright. Man. Because that would make sense why there's this bathroom back here. Because there's constantly this bathroom. I'm like, why are we even in here? A toilet? Purpose built? Is that what the world's coming to? Yeah, so that's the thing, like... is he getting an octopus? So I need something to carry him in or something to give the octopus. But I don't. I don't have a basket or anything. I have a bag full of fertilizer, but that just seems cruel and unusual. Do you want a coconut, buddy? And I was doing so well. I was so excited. Alright. I also have a chimney sweep. I have to get his sweeper away from him because that's his gold item that he contributed to the spell. And he's up here and I can't figure that out either. Where are you, trunk? Here you are. Okay. I feel I should be able to get up here a different way. Nope. I'm good this way. It doesn't work. Okay, well, I wanted to be able to get into somebody, like some other way to get up the roof so I could get a little bit closer to him. But that's not going to happen. I have a crank. Alright, what could we use? I don't know. Alright. I wanted to put firecrackers in this guy's fireplace and blow him up from being down there, but it's not going to let me. So I have... Do I have corn? Okay, if I have corn, I'm going to set up the popcorn thing again. Let's see what happens. This was the most fun thing when I found it out that I could make popcorn in here. Too bad you can't catch any of the popcorn. Well, I'm not going to leave it alone. You can't yell at me to leave the camera alone. It's an apparatus. Okay, so... I feel like the bells... I want to take them or do something. This is filled with possibilities. What could you do? I really want... Dang it. I need to either put out the fire and climb up there and surprise them, or I need to shoot fireworks up there. Or none of those things, I guess, but... I have tankards full of stuff. Could I offer that to him? Maybe he would like a beer up there that would make him pass out. Will cornflower put out the fire? No. I know baking soda puts out a fire. Alright, well I just wasted my corn. Really wanted to see what's in back of there too. Alright, let me save it real quick. This game, I don't know. Let me go back out the city gate and see, because there's a bunch of stuff I couldn't do. Maybe now that I've pulled the tooth, I can do some more stuff. Yep, he just lets me out now. DS. Okay, so I went to the regular woods. Let me go to the dark woods again and see. There's sinister water. There's all kinds of sinister things. And there's what looks like to be a witch's cottage. So, you know. I feel like we're back in King's Quest territory. Oh, boy. Door. Cauldron. It's some vile yellow blasphemous five-sided. Oh, wait a minute. It's just a custard. So you can't. There's the crystal ball. That's your hint that it's a witch's cottage. And shut the door. DS6. What? Yeah, I got the gate pass, so now I can leave, and there's several places I can go. One of them is I can go to the woods, I can go to the pass, which I already got an egg and a feather from. I can go to the dark woods, which is where I am now, and I can go to the edge of the world because I can leave the city. Do you want to know how I got that, DS? I'm sure you'll be very excited. Because I felt dumb. There's nothing I can get in here. I feel like this rocking chair looks like just dying for someone to sit in it. Alright, let me get out of here. DS6, no, don't feel bad. Well, I should have realized this game doesn't assume that you're going to save and go back, because I kept talking to the guy about the ghost that was me. I kept talking to him about it on a save game. Like, I would go back and to a previous game, but what I had to do was go talk to him about it after I'd already been there. DS6, having to revisit the victim to perfect your assault isn't really fair. Having to be like, what else did the guy do? He should have also mentioned that the ghost visited his room several times. I want to go up here to this beautiful city, but it's not going to let me. I feel like I'm supposed to go fishing here because it keeps mentioning the fish. But, I don't have any fishing. I mean, I have the worm in the tied to the string, which I thought would, you know, be helpful, but can I do that? Maybe I could tie the, let's see if I can put the crank on there. Nope. That doesn't work. Because he keeps telling me about this fork. Just the tick of it, if I had a fishing rod, and then it says, the birds, they're catching all that fish that go over the edge. Ooh, pretty. This is kind of cool. The reflection looks kind of cool. I thought if we caught an unusual fish, we could get the fishmonger so excited he would forget about the swordfish and we could take the belt, but I already got everything at the pass, but I'll check again. Yeah, some of the puzzles in this aren't really fair, but it's still a fun game anyway. Yep, I got everything I could get here. I got everything I needed from the regular woods, too. So I guess, no. I may need to go back to the library to revisit the librarian and say, help me here, dude. I need to get those prunes away from that kid. I couldn't switch out the fertilizer for the I wanted to switch out the fertilizer for his prunes. Would he be able to tell? Probably. Prunes and fertilizer really don't taste the same. Not that I know from personal experience, but I'm just going to assume that. I know what prunes taste like, but I don't know what fertilizer tastes like. I do know what it smells like, however. Is there anything new to talk to the librarian about? Lovely weather we're having. Oh, what's the monkey joke again? DS6. Bob told you, right? Oh. Okay, there's still a sleazy guy. Empty place of the book was. I don't think going back in time. Well, let's go back and see. It won't hurt anything to go back in time again. We're gonna go back in time again. That's one of the other things I liked about Life is Strange is that you can hit the space bar and it'll take you to new places in the conversation tree. So if you've already done this conversation before, it won't let make you read it again. I'm not going back to that meeting again. Alright, so I already went to the hideout. Well, let me go to the shades, right? I have a lamp, though. I know. I'd have to have a good reason to go into the shades, but... Alright. Okay. Okay, here we go. Get in there. So, Twitch is letting us do something fun with our highlights, which is put our own little icons on them, which I think is fun. So I get to put my, like the same kind, one, I don't know if you guys have been to my YouTube channel, but the same thumbnails I put on my, I had fun with that tonight. I almost started streaming late because I was putting so many icons on my, or thumbnails on my highlights, which is fun. Oh, like, so normally on highlights or streams, they just pick a random frame to be the representation for the, oh, Diaz already saw it. Diaz says thumbnails, and they're like, oh, neat. So if you go, you can see, and it has my, my thing up there, and all, I don't know, whatever it's called, my profile picture. Why is he doing that instead of... The smell is terrible, but the fish don't seem to mind. Man. Alright, I want to see if I can get into Alchemist's Alley again. So anyway, as I'm crunching down on my Ricola, I was almost late to streaming because I was having so much fun just doing that. And I load up like all the goblins ones and stuff. Not that anyone cares but me, but it's just fun. I like to do my best to make things look nice. Yeah, well, let me go. Come on, I know where Alchemist's Alley is. It's right here. I have a lamp for some reason too, so I don't know why I even have that lamp. I already found out I can't use my... I don't have my gate pass anymore because I gave it to them, and when I tried to use it in here, I couldn't use it at night. So let's go back and see where we can go. So that was really fun. I got to do that. It's funny because Twitch is like, you asked for more control over our highlights, here you go. And it's just funny. I was like, this isn't really new. It's new to Twitch. But other streaming services let you do that. So we're back in the present. So I know where 2 more gold things are. I know where the fishmonger's belt. There's nothing else. I'm just trying to make sure there's nothing else lighting up. I haven't been to my room in a long time. I guess I should check that to make sure nothing's changed there. So I know that the one chimney sweep has a golden sweep brush, I guess you would call it. DS6, the more control you give users, the more they can go wrong or get abused. Yeah, that's true. I kinda... Yeah. I understand some of why they do what they do. Okay, that hasn't changed. My wardrobe hasn't changed. There's nothing out here now. Nope. There's nothing over here. Who was I talking to the other day and I was saying, like, Twitch is kind of like the wild, wild west. As far as, like, all over the place. And I know they've tried to exert some control, but it's just one of those things, like, people are so different in, like, what they do and then, you know, what Twitch wants them to do as opposed to what they want to do. Let me see if we can see the Arch-Chancellor. What did he even say to us? Would he just be mad at us? Oh, he's not even in here now. Ooh, sparkles. What can we look at his desk? Ah, now with the desk like that, a man can really defer some serious questions. We're in here. Shouldn't we snoop, Rincewind? Golden. It must be good to be the Arch-Chancellor. Yeah, there are lots of golden thingies on here. But it's not pointing me to anything in particular, so. Curtain sparkle. Alright. Plus, I think, too, with... I mean, YouTube's owned by Google now, so... Or has been for a while, so... They have deep pockets. Like, honestly, like... Twitch lets me stream for free. Like, they don't charge me to stream. But I'm not making them money. Like, I'm not, like... Obviously, I'm not even a mid-level... streamer where there's like enough people that are, I mean, I'm not even talking about subscriptions, I'm just talking about watching advertisements, you know. They lose money every time I stream because they're using up their server space for my highlights and all the stuff that goes along with it. DS6, you're the new Arch-Chancellor. I am. If someone's out of their office for more than 10 seconds, that means that you get to take their job. Alright. I want garbage cans. Oh, these are... Did we... Guys, we can take a garbage can! That's new. We couldn't take that before. Alright, so we have a garbage can full of what? Ugh, what a smell. How will I ever clean the luggage out? I just hate to take a bath. But what is in it? I don't know what we're going to do with a garbage can, guys. What are we even doing? But anyway, so... I can't complain. Can I give him the garbage can? There you go, dude. No, that doesn't work. It doesn't work. What do I even do with this garbage can, guys? I don't even, that's so confusing. I'm like, alright. They've given me so many answers to things I can't solve. Like, when am I going to use all this stuff? Ooh, can I give him, maybe I can give him the tankard. That doesn't work. Alright, let me save it quick before anything else and just say garbage can. No, that doesn't work. So I got something new, but I don't know what I'm supposed to use it for. Who would be interested in a garbage can, guys? Oh, you know what the tankards are probably for? Let's do this. Would these guys like some tankards of some beers? What do you think? Guards don't like any beers. There's 2 of them, too. Ugh. Take the beers. I thought for sure they'd work. I thought they'd like some beers. TS6. Maybe the garbage stinks and the fishmonger will think his fish have gone bad, I guess. Maybe. Because you have the dunny man who handles the garbage stuff. I don't know. Let me get some... DS6. Ha! I'm a minute behind now. Yeah, well... Let me get some more corn here. Just in case. Oh, wait. I have a theory about this guy, DS. Okay? The donkey. I say this poor beast looks under the weather. I feel like in Act 3, we're going to have to give him some counterwise wine for some reason. Because that makes sense to me. He's sick the day before. Alright. Yeah, let's go here. Let's see what happens. I also need to prove I'm a man to this. Oh, what? Hey, what was that? Hey, you know, look out here. Let me in. To this street urchin. Street starfish, I guess, technically. So I can learn that secret handshake. Okay, here we go. Nope, that doesn't work. They're giving me all these things to use, and I don't even have problems with this stuff yet. I'm kind of like... Oh, there's a ray. Eel. Oh! At least it's sharpened my definition. Okay, look. So I was able to touch the eel for the first time. There's a ray. It says the ray keeps trying to escape. There's the eel. Did you see that for a second? Well, I don't know. It says you get the hangover the day before. That's what made me think of it. The street brat. Okay. Where's... It let me touch the eel, but it let me see this. There's like a ray up here somewhere too. Like, oh, you stupid. Caviar. Eel. There was a ray. It said ray on here. So now I could do something with the ray. The eel, like, electric shocks me. If I needed to have something electrically shocked, that would be nice to know. I just saw it. It was just here. Ah. Alright. Luggage. I saw it because I was like, maybe they were talking about the ray. I just want to, oh boy. If I had something that needs to run on electricity, I would know to go here. So there's caviar. There's this, it said ray on here though. For a second, and I was really excited because I'm like, I can do something different. But, no. I just keep getting electrically shocked by the eel. Alright, fine. Hmm. I also need to get the secret handshake from the street rat. Street rat, I don't buy that. DS6, the Ray ran away. Did that really happen, or is that just what he's talking about? Because I did touch it and the Ray was on there. I don't know. I'm worried it's one of those things where there's too much for the computer to handle. It's like the program to handle too many points. Alright, so how can I prove that I'm a man to the street? Let's see if I can... Oh. Is he being a typical teenager? He just wants some beer, maybe? If I sneak him some beer, he'll be happy. Let's see. Wait, what's in the one? Didn't he give me something... One tankard, bladder buster size. A tankard of beer. What about this? What does... Yeah, because I said... Alright. I'm going to talk to him. Yeah, this is the thing where... See, if I learn this secret handshake, maybe I could earn the toy maker's trust and take the gold thing that he's using. The one you did just then. I never... Excuse me, young man, but you did. I saw you. Oh, no. Oh, no. Sorry, I just clicked on my OBS. I did all kinds of stuff I'm not supposed to be doing here. DS6. No, I just thought the words had a nice ring to them. They did. They did, which made me think that possibly I missed something. Alright. Alright. You can't tell me that being a lovable fantasy street stereotyping in any way prepares you for understanding the vagaries of symbolic logic. So just show me the handshake. How do you do it? Couldn't tell you, Gov. Not just like that. Not without initiation. Like, you can only learn the secret if you prove that you're a man. Shall I report to a doctor? Well, he'd have to know. He'd only have to know the physical. What? You know, sir, the real, the substantial. What I originally meant, sir, was for you to prove an innate yet unseeable quality of manhood being a stereotyped classification of. Now look, we're verging on that philosophical proofing problem. Look, Gov, just go and prove you're a man. Then you'll be good enough to earn the secret handshake. DS6, gem with glasses corrupting youths just to try and be hip and in their secret class. Oh. Rincewind's corrupting me. Well, I don't know how old he is. If this is taking place in the United Kingdom, their drinking age, I think, is like 16. We'll just pretend he's 16. But he didn't want it anyway. So how can I prove to the street urchin... Here's a garbage can. I'm going to throw garbage at you. He doesn't want me to fight this lady, does he? Because that's not going to happen. She can murderize me, no problem. I can offer her beer. Nope, she doesn't want one. There's these old geezers over here. I haven't talked to them in a while. Let me see what they have to say. Look, is he alright? Malaria. Malaria? He's got a poison dart sticking out of him. Just ignore him. Probably put it there himself to attract the girls. He probably likes it there. I'm sure he doesn't. Well, he'd complain if he didn't. Look, I don't mean to pry, but are you sure your friend's alright? Bitten by a mosquito, that's what. Happened on a treasure hunt, I reckon. Yep, he'll be better after he's had a nice lie down. Old timers. His notice is giving me any clues. In trouble with the law, an open and shut case looms before you. Try the Assassin's Guild witness relocation plan. We will relocate any witnesses to the bottom of the river, ink within the hour. Free dragon, victim disposal service. Reasonable rates. Contact Pendergrass Path. Experienced virgin wanted. Good pay. Immediate prospects for promotion. There's still a little mouse down there. Okay, so I still haven't done anything. I don't even know if I'm supposed to, but there's a lot going on here. There's the machine, there's the chickens, there's the little flies. I have a garbage can. Alright. Maybe I can prove that I've been outside the city. I've climbed the mountains. I found this feather. Surely that makes me a man. Rotten produce. Well, there's something to be said for truth in advertising. Where's my feather? Where's the feather? Where's it at? Oh, I gave it to Rincewind. I didn't realize it. That doesn't work. He's not impressed by your feather collection. I have corn. I have a bubble bath. They gave me new stuff, but it doesn't help because I don't know what the problems are. Maybe... So how would I prove... Could I get into a fight in the Broken Drum, maybe? Let's go check them out. I haven't been there in a little bit. Where are we at time-wise here? Alright. I'm going to mess around for a little while longer, and then I'll probably start to wrap it up. Just because my voice is starting to go. Alright, here we go. Broken Drum. Can I talk to him? Do you have anything new to say? You gotta wait minutes sometimes for a decent fight. It's too quiet. Staying here with nothing to do gets so boring. Sometimes I hit me ahead for just something to do. There's nothing to do except wait. You're paid for this? Yeah. I just stir begins with the thumb people. What, at random? TS6. Tickle the Amazon. Oh, man. I don't know. I think she'll just murder me. Oh, boy. This bouncer's doing a good job of killing me. Oh boy, he's hit me like 3 times. Alright, I'm gonna go into the Broken Drum and see. I probably should tickle the Amazon. Okay, Hublander, little guy. There's the scared guy that I stole his gate pass off of him. There's the braggart. There's the drunks. I already have the matches. Alright, let me go try Tickle the Amazon. I'll try that. Bum, 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 bum. I'll laugh at it if it actually works. get one of these. Let me just take a donut. I mean, I don't need them anymore, but you never know. I've used some of the things twice. I used the butterfly nut again. Let's see what I got here. Nope. Let me get the... Here we go. No response. Nope. Didn't work. That doesn't work. The livable street urchin doesn't want to look at ink blots. Alright, what if I put the... Am I supposed to put the garbage can into the machine? I really thought my prunes idea was a good idea. No. Why do I need so much garbage? What am I trying to attract with garbage? You know what? This city needs more of stinky smells. I'm irritated that I know where some of the gold things are. I just can't get to them. They won't let me in the palace. I really thought giving the guards some beer would help. But nope. I can't go into the shades yet either. TS6, wow, not even a that doesn't work message. I know, they're like, you think you're original now? Which I thought it was I'm like, that might actually work. Let's go to the hideout and see if anything's changed over there. Nope, it's still dark and scary in here. What would you do with like a... How would you take... Why would you take a garbage can? Now he said, looks like the apprentice's lunch is coming on nicely, so are we supposed to cook with that garbage? Maybe we can give it to him in exchange for some prunes? Just doesn't seem right. Oh, there's light on the kitchen, guys. That's new. Right? Nope. There's always been a light on the kitchen. Alright. So the oven looks like it's on. There's always bananas. No. They're like, no. Already have one of those. Well, that's what I thought, but you know. You don't know. So what would I do with a pile of garbage? I mean, I'm glad I got it because I hadn't been back there and I definitely hadn't clicked on the garbage thing before, so that was good. Let's go on the path. That's so weird. And I still can't get in this door. Well, you never know. It should let you in. There's nothing up here that I see. I don't know if I've saved this game lately. I just want to make sure. Well, garbage can I have, but you know. Hmm. Get in there. I know this is just supposed to be for a joke effect, but he doesn't use that, like, sparks out of his hands at any other time. I'm like, you need to use those more often, Rincewind. So there's the stable. What's this darkened area right over here? That's what I want to know. There's nothing more at the park, and the palace, they won't let me in. I really thought since I had 2 tankards, they would let me in. So what do they want? They don't want the fertilizer. Some fireworks? Maybe you'll think they're cigars and it'll be hilarious. Good night, DS. DS says, gotta go for the night. See you, people. Good night, Jen. Can't give him an egg either. Well, guys. Whoa. Alright. They're not letting me in. Alright, I think this is enough for tonight. I will be back on Monday night. If you haven't had a chance, please hit follow. Also, if you get a chance, check out my YouTube page, Jen with Glasses. I have up my points and peril, all the points, all the peril from all of my streams. I will be back on Monday night. I will be playing Discworld again. Hopefully we'll get some more gold pieces and solve some more puzzles. Thanks everybody for coming. I really enjoy talking to all of you. It was really fun, so it's always good. That's it. Thank you so much. I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye. Not tomorrow. Why did I say tomorrow? Monday. I have a cold. Forgive me.